Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time! Since last time, I decided to switch from KitKat to Snickerstream for recording this off of my 3DS. I think Snickerstream handles the frame rate quite a bit better there, and, well, being a more action-paced game than a turn-based JRPG, I figure, well, this game is going to be more sensitive to things like that, so hopefully this will work out for you guys. But alright, like Navi was saying there, you could climb the vines to get up there, but let's just take the ladder here instead. Now coming up here, there's going to be some enemies on the vines coming up here, but they can't hurt you as I'm walking past them, so don't worry about them for now. Eventually we will need to deal with them, but for now, let's just keep on going here. Hey, alright, a map right at the start of the dungeon, practically. Yeah, I could try targeting them, but they're too high up for me to get my sword, or kill with my sword. If only there were an item that would let me shoot them down instead. Well, first things first, we're trapped! Whatever shall we do? Well, if you just hold out your shield with the R button, you can deflect, well, whatever that thing that was shooting at me, a Deku nut or something. And, yeah, it'll just hurl it right back at the guy, knock it out of its roots, boom. We can, well, not really capture it, but corner it, so that way we can move on. Hooray! Okay, now in this room, you got that little floating platform, but it just crashes to the ground when you step on it. But anyway, for getting past that Deku scrub, we get the key item of the dungeon, the fairy slingshot. Not really a bow and arrow, but I'll take what I can get. Now before getting out of here, let's climb up here and get a treasure. Now to get out of here, I've heard some say that it's faster to jump down to the lower level than climb up instead of using the ladder to get out of here, but there's a little trick you can do to get out of here a little faster. So let's see, I bounded the slingshot to my X button there, shoot down the ladder, and while it's falling, push forward, and you'll be nearly at the ladder by the time it actually lands, because they have like a little cutscene there, sort of, but even though it's sort of in cutscene mode, you can still move around off screen there, and that'll let you get through a little faster there. Okay, so now we got these guys to deal with, so just target them with the L button, and hit them with a shot from your fairy slingshot. I don't need to kill both of them, but I'm going to anyway. Now, the next one is a little tricky, because I think it's too far away for me to get a lock on. So, one of the nice things... Oh, wow, I got it on the first try. One shot, one kill. I don't think I can get that, though. And nuts. Whatever. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. One nice thing about the 3DS version, at least to me, is that it's got like a little gyroscope in it or something like that, so I can move the 3DS around to do my aiming instead of using an analog stick. So that's pretty nice. I think I get a little more precision out of that. I mean, it's no computer mouse still, but hey, it's better than analog. Holy cow. Okay, now with this guy, you want to draw your sword, jump and slash, boom, he's dead. Hooray! You could also shoot it with a couple Deku seeds there, but that would take more shots there. So I figured jump and slash, as long as you're sufficiently far away from it, you'll be fine. You want to be careful though, because sometimes you can just bump right into it and then you'll get hit. So yeah, it takes a little bit of practice, but nothing too extraordinary here. But alright, now we can find out where the boss is. I mean, you don't need the compass, but it's there. We might as well. See what we can get out of this. Hey! Ammunition! So yeah, you can get more Deku seeds either from the grass like that, or sometimes just, I don't know if enemies drop them, but whatever it is. So yeah, we got this switch here that raises the platform, so you get the compass. Then I want to come over here after killing the guard, and right over there, Yeah, you want to be careful with this guy because same thing. I don't want to run into him there. But yeah, we get our first golden Skulltula. Alright. Little health restoration if I needed it, but I don't think I did a minute ago. But alright. Yeah, the thing with golden Skulltulas is that you can't target them. Now, in order to light the torch there, you just get out a Deku stick, light it, go over there, run past the other torch, boom, it's good to go. And you can also swing your sword and put away the Deku stick before it burns away. So that's a way you could save on those. Whee! So yeah, just jump straight down, and we land safely. You want to be careful when you're falling down there, though, because... what was it? If you keep on pushing forward, you could land on the ground there, and you would take some fall damage. And I don't think you can... What is that? I don't think you can do that rolling technique that the Deku Scrub was talking about earlier. Where you land, but then you roll after you land so you don't take damage. Yeah, that's much too far of a drop for us to handle there. But alright, yeah, let's just light that up first. Well, let's see, we got another golden Skulltula there. Glossed over the other one there. But that one's too high off the ground. Whatever shall we do? Yeah, you can just jump to get it, even though it's a little bit off the ground there. Okay, so now let's see what we can do over here. First things first, hold on. Let's actually get a little treasure. Awesome. Now, when you're lighting the Deku stick there, you want to stay in the shallow water, because if you go into the water, well, it'll put out the Deku stick. You'll be too deep in the water there. So yeah, just put away the Deku stick, swing your sword, and you're good. Come on, get over here! Nuts. Yeah, if you wait a little too long, it'll just go back into the ground like that. So, yeah, just keep a lock on it, and you'll be constantly moving towards it. I have the L targeting set to hold there. Well, of course I know 23 is number 1. I'm from Chicago. What did you expect? But alright, refill a little ammo there. And all you gotta do here, shoot the eye, just like every Zelda game, pretty much. And boom, we can make it to, well, the next room. Now, one thing you could do here, I think you could do it here, is if you get on the platform, I think you could just take damage from the rolling log there and go through it, but that you could just get knocked off. So what you're supposed to do is hit the switch underwater, wait for the platform to come back to you. It moves across pretty quickly. And you can hear that ticking sound going on. But yeah, this one lasts actually quite a bit of time. You don't really need to take damage to get across. So, alright, let's get this guy out of the way. Wait, back up a little bit. Oh, or we could do it that way. I was going to do another jump and slash, but okay. Now, what you're supposed to do here is take this block and move it over so you could climb on top of it and then get to the upper ledge there, but you don't have to do that, actually. It's sufficiently close enough to the ledge where if you just climb on top of it and jump over there, if you did it correctly, you would actually barely be able to grab onto the ledge, and then you could just pull yourself up. I don't know why this jump is so hard for me today. In? Haha! There you go. Okay, let's try this one again. So yeah, if you hit those guys on the head like that, and then they stiffen up, I guess, then you can cut them down if you do like a slash, and then you can get Deku sticks from them. Otherwise, if you just kill them by hitting them in the head, they will... well, they won't drop Deku sticks, because you broke them, I guess, or something. I don't know. But alright, yeah, light the torches in the 3 rooms. It's easy enough. There are some spider webs to the left there, but there's nothing we can do there until we get bombs, I think. So, yeah, don't worry about that. While you're running there, also what you can do is if you press the A button, you'll roll on the ground there, and you can move around a little faster that way. But alright, let's see. Now with this one, in order to get through the spider web that's on the ground over there that I just passed up, you need to push the block over here. Yeah, let's get these guys out of the way first. But yeah, if you push the block down, then you can light your... Or what is it? You can light a Deku stick and then climb up there without getting into the water there. And just roll on the spider web. You can get off there if you so choose, but yeah, let's just fall down here. Okay, now I want to change my options a little bit here. I want to go to switching targeting coming up here. So all I need to do now is just press the L button. I don't even need to hold it down. And that way it frees up my left hand so that, I guess it's just a little easier for me to do stuff that way. So that way I don't have to constantly hold down. Though when I'm going around a dungeon, I want to actually have it set to hold so that that I can release targeting more easily. At least that's how I feel about it. But okay, we're at the end of the dungeon here, so let's just make a backup just in case we screw up and see who's the queen of the castle, I guess. Man, how big is this tree anyway? I mean, it was pretty big from the outside, but still. Huh. There's nothing here. I hear something. What's that? Whoa! Well, I know what that is. Boss time! Against Goma herself. Okay, first things first. Let's show the technique I'm going to use first. Okay, so what I did there was, with Goma, you have to wait for her eye to turn red, then shoot her with... You can use a Deku nut, but I prefer using the fairy slingshot because I think she stays stunned a bit longer. And then what you saw me do there was I took out my Deku stick, did a jumping slash, and then I released the L targeting and held down the R button and did a crouch stab with the B button over and over again. And if this were the original version of the game, that would have killed her in one cycle. But because it's the 3DS version, I don't think that trick works as well. But we still kill her pretty quick anyway. Hooray! Where's my... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was like, wondering where that thing gonna be. But did we save the Deku Tree in time? Find out next time on Ocarina of Time. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.